Were you videoing that?
That was mildly disturbing.
Mildly disturbing.
Getting this straightened out.
Get my good side.
We arrived at base camp in Nauvoo.
Yeah, made it up the hill.
We just arrived up here at Trek.
Yeah, we're Ma's and Pa's. We're gonna keep our kids alive, give them a great experience, hopefully.
This trek I'm most excited about, probably just the memories that we'll have from it, the stories.
Yeah, he wanted a taper.
You have been assigned to a family. These are your brothers and sisters, your mom, pa's, your aunts and uncles. Spend the time to get to know them. If you see someone off by themselves, bring them into the family.
They are living in a really hard time, so I'm hoping that they can appreciate that people in the past have lived hard times too, and it's possible to do hard things, and with faith and with God we can do anything.
This trek will change your life if you let it. I bear witness of that.
It's been a party. I mean, okay, no. Actually, it's been good. Really tiring, but good. In a very tiring way.
What happened last night was interesting. It was kind of unexpected. They just started blowing the trumpet at like midnight and made us all get up and pack our stuff and start hiking. And then
Alright, looks like you're ready to go. We're live. 3, 2, 1, go! Hey guys, don't stop clapping.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go. Go back. Next person, go. So pull it up. There you go. 4. All right, now bring it out. Right side, you going under. Go, get it going. Okay, let's go. Yeah.
Let's go.
Adopted little girl. Her name is Agnes Caldwell. Okay. In her words, I'm going to read this to you. I was born February 22nd, 1847.
We're asking each of the families to care for one fatherless child. Your child will carry the name of actual children who crossed the plains without one or both of their parents.
Welcome to the family.
Yeah.
Cece. All right, O'Leary family, this is your baby. Okay. Name is John Stetler Stuckey. He was born December 13, 1850 in Switzerland.
Throughout the phase of migration west in both the wagon companies and the handcart companies, there were children who traveled without one or both parents. These children came west with other families who loved and took care of them like they were their own.
I'm going to be the
You're representing was not a baby when she crossed the plains. Her name is Agnes Caldwell. She was born on February 22nd, 1847. So she was born about the time the Saints first got to Salt Lake. And she was born in Scotland. Family joined the church. She crossed the plains in the Willie Company, the Willie Handcart Company, in 1856 when she was 9 years old.
I came on track to learn about like the history of my pioneering, like my ancestors and stuff. See what they had to endure.
I came on track because it's something my siblings enjoyed and had an amazing experience, and I've always wanted to see what it was like.
I came because my mom made me.
Well, today was when the men go off to the Mormon battalion and the women just have to push the cart up the really big hill, and
the boys left all the girls with the hand carts.
And it was really hard.
And we had to pull them in these really tough areas, and there were rocks everywhere, and we had to go like up and down like big hills, and so it wasn't very fun, but
it was really spiritual. We were all almost in tears just thinking how single moms that their husbands were at war or they died had to do this by themselves, but in way different conditions than we did.
When I was watching the young women pull the hand carts up the big hill, I was definitely proud of them because that looked like a really hard hill to go up, and it was like kind of like sad to like we couldn't help them, like just yeah.
And I'm tired, but in a good way. Like I just feel like I know a little bit, just a tiny bit of what happened, and I have so much more appreciation for it because I never realized how hard it was. And I'm sure it was way harder than what we did, but I never realized how much they went through.
There were like some people like at the end of our first mile, and they like came out and they're like helping us and like pushing the wagon, and I was like, oh my goodness. I don't know, I just like felt the spirit really strong during that because that was just really cool. They're like angels, so.
High school has a lot of stuff, and families have problems, and there's problems with friends, and sometimes you just like want to give up, but God is there pushing you through, and He'll help you, and He knows you can do really hard things. And my family, our saying is, instead of we can do hard things, it's we do hard things. And that's been a really good reminder. And yeah.
Brother Wagner, I've never been so happy to see you. How are you all?
Tired. Ready to eat.
Okay, choose your rocks wisely.
Okay, let's go.
Back it up! Back it up!
So it looks like we should not get a running start.
Turn to the right!
Guys.
All right, I'll turn to the right.
Well, the first hard thing we had to push through was this really steep, rocky, hill. And just thinking that people had to do this every single day when we're only doing it for a couple is insane to me.
Something special today was the Sweetwater crossing, and that was really touching to me because it kind of made it all real.
And then later we had to walk through the ice water, and I about cried. I just felt so bad for the people that had to do this multiple times.
I don't know how she crossed countless rivers, and it kind of made me realize how real it was and how hard it was for them. And that was really special to me because it kind of connected me to them.
How was yesterday? All right, ready for the home stretch? Yeah! Okay, we're gonna leave here in Wyoming, go over the Rocky Mountains, and into the Salt Lake Valley. So we're doing a lot of hiking today. Woo.